A yuga, in Hinduism, is generally used to indicate an age of time. In the Rigveda, a yuga refers to generations, a long period, or a very brief period. In the Mahabharata, the words yuga and kalpa, a day of Brahma, are used interchangeably to describe the cycle of creation and destruction. In Hinduism, a kalpa is equal to 4.32 billion years, a day of Brahma, or 1,000 Mahayugas, measuring the duration of the world. Each kalpa is divided into 14 Manvantara periods, each lasting 71 Yuga cycles. Preceding the first and following each Manvantara period is a juncture, sandhya, equal to the length of a Satya Yuga. A kalpa is followed by a pralaya of equal length, which together constitute a day and night of Brahma. A month of Brahma contains 30 such days and nights, or 259.2 billion years. According to the Mahabharata, 12 months of Brahma equals 360 days, constitute his year, and 100 such years his life called a Mahakalpa. 50 years of Brahma are supposed to have elapsed, and we are now in the Shveta Varaha Kalpa, or the first day of his 51st year. At the end of a kalpa, the world is annihilated by fire. The definition of a kalpa equaling 4.32 billion years is found in the Puranas, specifically Vishnu Purana and Bhagavata Purana. A Yuga cycle, or Kshatriya Yuga, is a cyclic age in Hindu cosmology. Each cycle lasts for 4,320,000 years and repeats 4 yugas known as Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dvapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. As a Yuga cycle progresses through the 4 yugas, each yuga's length and humanity's general moral and physical state within each yuga decrease by 1/4. Satya Yuga, also known as Treta Yuga, is the first of the 4 yugas. Often referred as the Golden Age, Satya Yuga is considered as the purest era in Hinduism. During Satya Yuga, humanity was governed by gods, and every manifestation or work was close to the purest ideal, and humanity would allow intrinsic goodness to rule supreme. The Satya Yuga lasted for 1,728,000 years. Knowledge, meditation, and peace were the prime faces of Satya Yuga. The human was free from all the illusions. In Satya Yuga there was no hatred, vanity, evil thought, sorrow, and fear. The marriage ritual of Lord Shiva and goddess Sati took place in Satya Yuga. The Treta Yuga is the Sanskrit name given to the second of the 4 yugas. During this era, the power of mankind was diminished as people became less spiritual and more focused on material possessions. Wars broke out frequently and climate changes became commonplace, giving rise to deserts and oceans. Despite these seemingly negative effects, the Treta Yuga also brought knowledge of universal magnetism. This knowledge allowed humans to understand the forces of nature and the true nature of the universe. 3 avatars of Lord Vishnu were said to appear during this yuga: Vamana, Parashurama and Rama as the 5th, 6th and 7th incarnations, respectively. In Hinduism, Dwapara Yuga is the 3rd age of the world cycle of yugas. The term comes from the Sanskrit, Dwapara, meaning 2 ahead, and Yuga, meaning age, or era. Dwapara Yuga is the age in which humanity shows its first significant decline in righteousness. Dwapara Yuga, also called as the Bronze Age, the Dwapara Yuga saw the decline of morality and of the spiritual practice of yoga. As people drifted farther from the divine, they became more competitive, zealous, deceitful and pleasure-seeking. The standard of living decreased during this yuga, but science flourished. Dwapara Yuga was also the age of the events in the epic Mahabharata, including the incarnation of Krishna and his role in the battle against evil. Dwapara Yuga ended when Krishna left Earth to return to his eternal home. In Hinduism, the Kali Yuga leads to destruction of the world and then the creation of a new cycle of the 4 yugas. Kali Yuga, also called the Iron Age, the Kali Yuga is filled with war and conflict. Spiritually, civilization degenerates throughout the yuga, as people drift farther and farther from the divine. At the end of the Kali Yuga, it is believed that Lord Vishnu will come in the form of Lord Kalki to punish and cleanse the world, which will have devolved to the point of being incapable of enlightenment. The end of Kali Yuga, resulting transformation and recreation of the universe, is the start of a new cycle of yugas.